Hey guys, welcome back to Chanman's Videos, and today we're going to get right to the unboxing of the Gjallarhorn Arianrhod Fleet Complete Set. The star of this kit, the star of this set are the two Dainsleif Grazes, so we do get two of them with the Dainsleif weapons, and the throw-ins. The throw-in really is the horrible idiot Yoke Kujan and his Graze ground type commander, as well as a couple of bonus new molded weapons for the Reganlays Julia. We have seen the picture, she has a shield and I think they call it the broadsword. But without further ado, let's get into it. While I'm doing this, my previous video I mentioned that I had run out of battery, and that's why everything has already been opened. So we won't get to open bags, but we can get straight into the unboxing. First, we're going to start with the new runners. We get two J runners, and this is the Dainsleif weapon itself. You do see the weapon as well as the, I guess it might be the engine that powers the weapon. This part is actually upside down, so it would attach this way. And this is the backpack, and this part here, once you assemble it, would attach to the back plate or the butt plate. So this is how this would be attached. It is completely flat, no panel lining here. And so when I looked at this, I'm like, I'll either apply decals there to make it look better, or use a scribe and add some custom panel lines to it. Being a round surface, I don't know if that's a good idea right now. I've not had a lot of experience scribing on round surfaces, so that's something I'll really have to think about. But we get two of these, and as I bring it closer, I hope you can see the panel lining detail in the weapon itself. There is not a whole lot. It's a pretty plain weapon, but it's very cool still nonetheless. So we get two of these J runners, which are brand new molds for the weapons. And for those of you who can't get this set or find this set extremely expensive because you have the other weapons, I really hope Bandai does come up with an option set later this year or next year. But then if they do, it would upset those who spent the money. So I don't know what's the best solution, but yeah, these are really cool things to have. Here is the shield and the sword, the big sword, and this does have nice panel lining opportunity on the top of the shield. This is runner G1, and so again there is some minor detail, and I guess these are for the Graze, and then here are, I guess, some turbine type accessories to attach to the Dainsleif. And there's G1, and we have G2, which is just exactly this part here, the same half. So these are also two new molds for this kit. Next, we'll go into runner I1. And this is the Dainsleif weapon itself, the top, as well as the handle for the broadsword and the sniper scope for the Graze. And this is the inner part of the shield. I'm not sure what that is right now, but see if I can bring this in closer for you guys. And so that's the detail and what the sniper scope looks like for the Graze head. There's another runner with just the Dainsleif and the Graze head, because these are only going to be used once, so they don't have a duplicate of those. Option set parts. So I believe this is from option set 2, which is originally intended for the Chimaris sword. Yeah, I think it was for the Chimaris sword, and which is now known as the Graze ground type sword, because that's what the Graze ground type came with. And you get another mobile worker, so that's cool. How many spare or free mobile workers do I have now? I don't remember anymore. I haven't built those other extra mobile workers right now, so I kind of lost count. I have maybe 3 or 4 just from the Tekadon, sorry, from the premium Bandai sets, because the premium Bandai sets are basically repaints with additional option set parts included to make up the set itself. So here's one of the option sets, and then we have this one, which is the option set that allows you to make the Graze ground type. We have the Graze ground type feet and backpack, and so these will be going for Yoke Kujan's ground type commander. Speaking of which, that would be Runner B. We do have the yellow molded parts here for the tricep area of the arm, the small feet, the head, maybe that's the chest, and then the side. One of the things that I noticed is that this does not have the kneecap armor, which should be yellow. As I googled images and when I watched that third to last episode, when Yoke does charge into battle, his Graze commander has yellow kneecaps, and because the kneecap is going to be on the runner A, which is primarily black, I'm going to have to paint that. I'm going to have to prime it with white and then paint it yellow, and I will need to paint these yellow as well to match the yellows, because they're not the same. Because my TS16 that I use, in comparison, is much brighter. This is a little bit more dull and just not as bright or as sharp. So I'm going to have to paint these as well, which is okay. I don't mind painting these. These are easy to paint. I mean, I went and painted all those other arm pieces for the Scharfrichter Guerrero, right? So, and now we'll move to the Dainsleif Graze. We get 2 of the runners here, runner A. They are actually a very khaki colored part. I don't have a paint that matches this exactly, so the previous paints and the colors that I used with the Scharfrichter Guerrero do not match, not even close. Just if you want to see, you're like, oh, maybe deck tan. So here's deck tan, and as you can see, deck tan is more dark and brown colored than this. This is very similar to a khaki color, and then naturally dark yellow is not going to work because it's just a much darker color. I also have light sand that I have at home, but also dark, so these don't work. And then racing white is in case you're like, oh, Chanman used racing white. Yeah, this doesn't work either. So I believe this will definitely be khaki or a different color, and that's if you want to take your own Graze, change the color. I know eBay is selling, I've seen some resin conversion kits for the Dainsleif, as well as there are some 3D printed ones that you can purchase off different vendors and on the internet. So if that's something you want to do, I believe those kits are anywhere from $20-30 just for the Dainsleif, and that's the one kit. Here's what I can help you with in regards to color matching. I will scan the color guides and put them on my Facebook page, which is Team Chanman Toys. I'll put a link in the description. But we get 2 of these A runners for the Dainsleif Graze. Oh, almost missed 2 new runners as well. We get 2 K runners. And so I'll bring these in. The K runners are just additional accessories and parts which will be attached to the Dainsleif. The Dainsleif is red, orange, and that off-white color. I will do some Googling of the images, and I'll watch the episodes over again, see if there's anything that is not molded in color that I need to paint, and try to make it as accurate as possible. So we get 2 of these K runners. There are nice panel line opportunities, especially here, so that will be fun to assemble. Can't wait to do that. And, here we go. And I2 is just the scope the Dainsleif and just those accessories. And once again, actually I'm going to see if I can zoom this in and see if it's a better view of it. So yeah, that's going to be a nice cool new accessory that you'll need for the Graze. Here, moving into the less exciting things, the Regenleys Julia armor parts. One of the things that I will definitely be doing with this is repainting it. I don't want to keep it green. I'm not a big fan of the green. I did use a similar color on by EO-Frame Sheet-In, so that's kind of why. But if it is something you want to use and you want to keep the color, I do suggest using Racing Green, so that's PS22. The reason why, if I were to keep it green, I would give it a coat of this paint, is because the dark color on this kit does really bring out that marbling effect. And I don't know if you can see it on camera with my lighting, but in my previous video, with the way the plastic is molded and stuff, you do get some streaks where the term marbling visually is really quite suitable to describe that effect. So marbling effect is very prevalent on the green frame, especially on flat surfaces. So right here you got a big mark across there, and then you got some marks on the side here. So when you have a larger surface, like perfect, that one right there, you can see that line across. It's not really something you can feel because it's not a crack, but it is visually, you can see those marbling marks on there. And that's why I recommend you do give it a coat of paint. If you want to keep it this color, I'm really thinking of changing the color scheme completely. So I won't be doing this, working on this for a while, but I did have some plans for that. What else we got here? The Regenleys Julia swords and armor, V-fin. And again, with the white, you can actually, you do see it, but it just doesn't stand out as bad. And on this silver, you can definitely see that effect. It's pretty prevalent. Runner, that was C2. This is C1, and these are just more parts and inner frames and accessories for the Regenleys Julia. That aside, I have a bunch of bags here. They're D2, D2, D2. They're the 3 bags of inner frame for the 3 different Graze kits. With their swords, weapon, the battle axe and the guns, the rifle. So the Graze frames, I'm not going to open them, especially when I'm not going to be building it for a while. Here's a huge runner with lots of little parts, and from this size of this thing, I'm left to believe that this will be for the Regenleys Julia. It's pretty big, and there's lots of little parts on this thing. So, that there. And then this is Runner A, the Graze Runner A, which is for Yok-Kujan's Graze Commander. This color is, I don't know how well it shows on the camera, but it is more of a very dark gray instead of a black. And so what I will be doing with this is, because I don't like this color, it's not dark enough, I do like to match the black with the yellow, and so I'll be giving this a coat of black. I'm actually really considering using rubber black. Like as I said earlier in my previous video, it's becoming one of my new favorite colors to use, because it is like a super dark gray, not a black, and it allows panel lining to show through still, and that's why I like it. It's very diverse for such a dark color. Sorry, not diverse, but it's very usable, as I was saying. I can't think of a term, but because I can use black panel lining on a dark gray surface, it does let you keep the details from being hidden. So I will be painting this, and here are the 2 kneecaps I was talking about earlier. So because these are dark, I will need to convert them to yellow to make this kit anime accurate. So there's the last A runner. Some more Regan Lay's Julia stuff. And she also comes with a stand. We have some feet, poly caps, and just the Graze accessories. So that is it for this kit in regards to what you get with it. And here is the premium Bandai manual like they all come with. This has the instructions for the new shield and the new sword. Yeah, it doesn't tell you it's called the big sword or the broadsword. It does just highlight that. And then on the back we have, it says read the guide, or this could be the front, pardon me. And then the color guide right here, which I will be posting online. And then the instructions for the Dainsleif. This thing has a, this set, for lack of a better term, has 2 sheets of stickers. You have a small sheet here for the Graze, but then you have a giant sheet for the rest of it. So here are parts for the Dainsleif, the kneecaps, and so because the custom Graze have yellow sniper scopes, so it comes that way. Okay, so that's everything well, except the instruction manuals. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? Nope, that's everything. Oh, and you get a wire for something. But that's it for this set. Sorry it took so long for me to get this video out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I will be posting pictures and work in progress when I get started on my Facebook page. Once again, the link will be in the description. And I actually will be, I don't know if I'll be able to post videos over the next 3 weeks, as I will be heading off to Asia. I am going to Tokyo, and I will be visiting Odaiba, Japan, and going to Gundam Base Tokyo. And when there, we'll be checking out the 1-to-1 unicorn and looking at purchasing some kits there. While I'm in Japan, because I won't be bringing my laptop to Japan with me, I might be uploading videos from my phone, and so the video quality won't be as good. And while I'm in Hong Kong, I definitely will not have a quiet workspace, which is why I pre-made some videos to upload from my laptop when I'm in Hong Kong. But if I'm able to do anything new content that I can do from purchases or unboxings from Hong Kong, I will definitely put those up. But if I'm not able to, yeah, it'll be 3 weeks, and I hope I'll be able to do some stuff there. If you follow me on Facebook, you will definitely be able to see the pictures and some of the videos I upload on Facebook. So that'll be fun to do, and a little bit different because there's going to be a lot of eating for me. If you're a food people, you can also, I will definitely be uploading food videos and food pictures of my dining adventures in Asia. And just talking, might do something about my flight as well, and show off what it's like. It's the first time I'm flying with I think it's called Hong Kong Airlines, so I'll be posting some videos there. And if anyone in the future wants to travel to Hong Kong or Asia, you can also check that video out and see if you like the flight and see what that stuff there is. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Huge thanks to everybody's subscription and the comments. So we're getting a lot more comments now from viewers, and I think that it's great. I really enjoy reading and responding to your comments. It's a lot of fun. It keeps me encouraged, and keeps me pumped to make these videos. I'll also be probably continuing to focus on premium Bandai. It seems to be what a lot of the people are watching, and when I search YouTube, I don't see a lot of premium Bandai content on a consistent basis. But I'll be trying to do all of that together. And yeah, I'll also be making a toy and hobby shopping video when I do explore Hong Kong, and there are some places that I know are great for shopping. So if there's anyone who in the near future plans to go to Hong Kong or Japan, I'll be sharing some of those locations for you guys as well. It's where you can get some really great prices. And you're definitely going to save a lot more money. I mean, yeah, you're spending money to go on a trip, but you're not going there just to buy things, right? But anyways, I'll put those things there, and I hope you guys like those videos and those tips. But thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again very, very soon. And I hope we're going to have a great trip and bring lots of new information and content to you. All right. Thanks again, everyone. See you soon.